Good evening, everyone. Here is the final project on the subject social data mining with the topic social media management. Next slide, please. Here's our team, Kavya, who was involved in the development of interface of sentiment analysis and image recognition code. Kaviraj and John developed the Python code for scraping data and its analysis. Gurminder was involved with the database in MongoDB and worked with the scrapping of data. I was involved with the research of news outlets, and gathered images for this analysis. And Bala was working on the image recognition code. Next, please. So here's the project overview. So first, all the scrapping was done, the RSS feed from CBC News Channel, displaying them into a web application. Then a sentimental analysis was done on it from the data received from RSS feed. The image classification was done using machine learning algorithm. The image recognition using Python test track was done. That's the Python library that is used for this. And then finally, the data was stored in MongoDB database from these news outlets. Next, please. So these are mainly two technologies used. One is Python that was used for the image recognition, and MongoDB that was used to store the data. Next. So what exactly is sentiment analysis? Basically, here it is the practice of applying natural language processing and text analysis techniques to identify and extract the subjective information from a piece of text. So what this basically means is, it helps us determine whether a news is positive, negative, or neutral, and also to the degree of what it varies. It also analyzes and measures how human emotions are basically related and help it convert into hard facts. So now here on Kavya will take forward.
So I'll explain about image classification. Image classification is the ability of a software which is used to label correctly the dominant object in an image. So for integrating image classification, we are using Image AI library, which is a Python library. With use of that library, it is easy to integrate the artificial intelligence features into application. There are so many features of AI library: image recognition, object detection, and many more. Can you move to code? Here I'll explain about the code of sentiment analysis. So basically this is a route. We are routing to CBC, and first we are taking URL for which we need to integrate. We are using this URL to fetch RSS feeds. Then we are with the help of get, we are fetching the request from that URL. Then with the help of SOAP library, we are scrapping the data from the URL. Then we are saving the data in the CBC items, that's array. So we are saving basically the four things: title, description, link, and data. And next we are, with the use of text block, we are passing the title in it. And for that we are using the sentiment analysis. We are using the polarity, and we are getting the sentiments for this. Next we are saving the sentiment and polarity in the array. And then we are appending the items to the array. Then we are passing the data frame. And in data frame, we are basically using 5 columns. Then that data is saving to the CSV, which is data.csv file. Then we are converting that with the help of many. We are converting that to the dictionary, because we have to save the data in a MongoDB. For that, we have to convert it to a dictionary. Next is return statement. This is basically the view of our HTML, which we can show in the web application. Next, I'll explain the code for the image classification. So basically this is the code. In the image classification, first we are getting execution path. We need a path of the current directory. Then in the prediction variable, we are getting the image prediction. For that, we have used the library Image AI, which we need to import on the top. So next we are, with the help of prediction, we are setting the model. And in that we have to pass one file that we need to convert from the Google. And from the web, we have to download that file and add into our project. That then only we can use the AI. Then we are doing predictions. We need to pass the image for predicting. Then it's giving us the result index, prediction, and that result we are saving and in the array, and then we are showing that result in the web. And for that we have used the image receiving .html. There we are showing the result. Next, image recognition, Bala will explain.
So hi, let me lead you through how image recognition is achieved in our project. What is image recognition and what is the need for image recognition? Image recognition is the context of machine vision, that is the ability of image recognition software to identify objects, places, people, writings, and actions in images. So before we begin how with image recognition in our project, let's know the need of that. Humans and animals can recognize objects with ease, but computers cannot. So for this, we need image recognition, which uses deep machine learning algorithms. So image recognition in our project using PyTesseract, using Python. In Python, we use Python Tesseract module, which is an OCR, which means optical character recognition tool for Python. So it will recognize and read the text embedded in images. Additionally, if we use a script, Python does recognize text instead of writing it into a file. This is the main advantage of PyTesseract. So can you move on to code? Here, first, we need to do two things to do text extraction with PyTesseract. One is first you have to install Python PyTesseract using pip install, and the other is you have to install Tesseract software machine. So using this, you can using image to string function in PyTesseract module, you can convert any number of images and just extract the text and store them in variables. These are the variables. After that, we rendered the text and images onto the HTML page. Now Gurminder will continue.
Thank you, Bala. I'll just go through the database connection. Here we have used MongoDB, and it has quite some benefits as it uses NoSQL that there is no schema required, and it is also used as an easy to structure database. That's why we have used this MongoDB. Now here we have created a database named as CBC, and also which has collections named as feed CBC. Now, in this code, we have used this CBC and created a connection. And here we have used a client name. And below this, we have used insert to many function and the collection name that is feed underscore CBC. And insert to many, we have entered the records. And also we have used to get the polarity and sentiments. I can just show you the screenshot where it shows that we have gathered the feed from the CBC news websites, and we have got the sentiment and polarity for the same. And here we can easily see the title, link, and date and sentiment and polarity for this data we have stored in this MongoDB database. Now, Kaviraj will go through the demo of this project. Thank you so much.
Hi, so today I'll be showing you the demo of our project. So as explained by everyone, so I'll run through the code again. It will take a while to load it up. First of all, I'll show you our database. I'll refresh it. We don't have anything. I've deleted for demo to show that we are actually creating a collection here. So as the code is run now, so we'll click on the local host. So this is our home page that we have extracted from CBC News. So as sentimental analysis are done, so we'll click on the top story that we are extracting it. So these are the data that we are getting it from CBC Channel News. So we have title, link, date, and their sentimental analysis, which are classified as sentiment and polarity. these are the result extracted directly from the channel. So as shown, if we click on the refresh, the data are automatically stored into our MongoDB database. These are all the records that are shown on the web page. Moving back to our web application. So the next is the image classification. Just a second. It's taking time, just a second. Yeah, so this is our image recognition. So we have extracted the text data from the image news. So for example, the first one, as we can see that in the image, it's written Quebec announced 144 new COVID cases, 3 more deaths. So we have extracted similarly from the images. So we have done similarly to 5 images, 5 news that we have collected from the CBC news. So this is the image recognition. So next one is image classification. It's taking time, just a second. So this page, it will predict the image, what type of image is it. So from the first one, we can see that the picture is a car. So it's predicting that this one is the sports car with a 92% probability. So similarly with the next image, as we can see, it's a news channel in a website, and it's predicting that it's around 65% probability that it's a website. So the next one is the aeroplane. As we can see, the airliner, it's predicted very accurately around 98%. So this is actually our web application that we have created. We have covered everything, the sentimental analysis and the analysis of image, which we are predicting it. And there's image recognition as well, where we are extracting the text from the image. So yes, so we have pasted our all screenshot in our PPT. So this is our web application screenshots. So thank you so much.